guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a few of my January favorites. Because this month has been a little bit weird, I've been working a lot. I've been buying a lot of new stuff. So like throughout the month I've been getting so many new products. There hasn't been a lot of things that I've been using like consistently all month. And I didn't want to include products that I've only been using for a couple weeks and I'm not like 100% sure that I love. So there's just a few things in here, but they're all things that I truly think that you guys will appreciate seeing and may like. My lip combination right now, I'm in love with. It's the new Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liners in shade 105 Nude Whisper. And I topped it with the new Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Oil in Caramel Cloud. And like these are almost the same color. And this is like so lightly pigmented. It's pretty much, this is my perfect nude lip liner, which I've been looking for so long. I feel like my whole life I've been trying to find like a nude lip liner that's not too brown and not too pink and not too dark. And this is it. So if you guys are looking for that, I recommend it. But anyways, I have this on my lips and then topped it with this. And I think it looks so good. Let's start with the two things that aren't makeup. And then we'll continue on with the makeup things because I know that's what everybody likes the most. So the first thing that has been like such a life changer that I got this month is my pop socket. So I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it's pretty much this little button that you stick to the back of your phone and you can pull it out and it makes a really nice place for you to hold your phone. It also makes a really good stand so you can like set your phone up and it will rest on the pop socket. So I love this for so many reasons. One is that like I can talk while I'm holding my phone and I don't have to hold my phone. Also, I'm getting that dent in my pinky because without this, I hold my phone resting on my pinky. It's really, really awesome. My mom had one like years ago because my cousin was like in on making it or knew the person who made it or something. And I made so much fun of her for having one and now I love it and kind of had to put my foot in my mouth on that one. So if you feel like you just wish it was easier to hold your phone, especially if you have like a 7 Plus or a 6 Plus that's really, really big and you have small hands, I think this would make it so much easier to do things with your phone. The other thing that has changed my makeup game this month has been this magnifying mirror. So I have this double-sided mirror and one side is magnifying. And I never really used it. I just always had it like flipped up and like a little bit closer to my face. So it was just like a regular mirror. But this month I started using the magnifying mirror when I was doing things like my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. And I feel like I'm able to see so much more that I can like see more and do more with my eyeshadow. And I love it. Like I feel like it just gives me like a much better view of what I'm doing. So if you're kind of like every time you do eyeshadow, you never really see the difference. Sometimes you feel like you're just like putting it everywhere. Try doing it with a magnifying mirror and see if that helps because like I know a lot of people will do it with like a mirror like right up here, but to me like holding a mirror and trying to do my eyeshadow is just really difficult. So the magnifying mirror helps because I don't have to hold it. Okay, that's everything that's not makeup related specifically. Let's jump into the makeup stuff. I have had these forever, but I don't think I've mentioned them on my channel yet, and so I really wanted to include them in here because as I've gone back to work after Christmas break and I'm wearing makeup for longer periods of time, my days are really long, these two have made such a huge difference in my makeup. These are the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Age Defying Mattifying Lotion and Pore Refiner Primer. The combination of these two leaves my skin matte and flawless for the entire day. I can put my makeup on in the morning at like 10 o'clock and I know that that night I will not be super greasy. I just love what this does to my makeup and how it makes my makeup wear and last. And if you have issues with oily skin or very, very porous skin, I highly recommend these as a combination. Now, I know I've talked a lot on my channel, I think I have, about the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, but I haven't mentioned this one as much, and I love the way this looks on my skin. It's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Foundation, and it just looks so, it looks flawless, but not full coverage. I can't explain it. It makes my skin look like how I wish my skin looked without makeup. It's the perfect finish. It doesn't get super greasy on me. It's very lightweight. It's a water foundation, so it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It just looks so good. This is also a perfect color for me. It's light sand. The only downside to this foundation is that I use so much product to get the coverage that I want, but that's also kind of an upside because it has such a range of coverage levels that you can do. You can use a little bit and get like really nice light coverage where it just kind of evens out your skin tone, but lets your freckles peek through. Or you can add more and really, really build it up to almost like medium full coverage. So I love this foundation, and if you've been nervous about trying it because you have oily skin, don't be. The setting powder that I have been loving this month, and yes, this is a new product at the drugstore and one that I got recently, but I think I got it in early January, and I have been loving this for days when I don't need my makeup to last quite as long. Maybe I'm going out to dinner or I'm just running out. This is a really nice powder to just kind of set my face and still have it look like really light and glowy. This is a new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I have the shade Warm Light. It's a baked powder, so it has this like very soft consistency, and it has almost like a glow to it. So when you set your whole face with it, it doesn't look dull. It kind of keeps some life in your face, and it really does work very well to set my foundation. I have it all over my face today. It's just a really, really nice, inexpensive powder that's not overly mattifying. Oh my god, you guys, this bronzer has changed my life. I got this in my BoxyCharm this month, and when I opened it, I was like, ooh, Pure. Like, I've never tried anything by Pure, but I've heard so much about it. I've never heard anything about their bronzer, and when you look at it, it looks like it's almost going to be a highlight because it's so glowy in the pan. I have used this bronzer almost every single day since I got it, and I am obsessed with it. It just is the perfect tone. It's the perfect, like, it's very soft and blendable. The glow, like, doesn't really translate a lot on your skin. It just kind of gives more life to your skin, and I think that's really important in a bronzer because I'm not one to contour. Like, when I want to bronze my face up, I want it to warm it up and really, like, bring life back to my face that can kind of be taken away when I put on foundation. And so I think a bronzer that has just a hint of something shimmery in it can do so much for that. And this looks flawless. It does not look glittery or highlighty or anything on the face. It just kind of makes your skin look healthy and warm and glowing, and it's awesome. The blushes that I've been obsessed with this month, again, I got them like in early January, but this has been all I've been using as blush, is these butter blushes from Physician Formula. I'm not the biggest fan of this scent, like as much as everybody else is. It almost smells kind of like chemically to me, like too strong, but it is kind of nice to get like a whiff of coconut when you open it. Anyways, these have the same scent as the butter bronzer, but they are blushes. I have two shades, Plum Rose and Natural Glow. Plum Rose is like my perfect flush. Like, it's very like pinky but not too warm. It's just perfect. And then this Natural Glow makes the perfect blush topper. I use it on days when I don't want to wear a highlight, just to kind of bring a little bit of glow to my face without it being too much. They're really nice powders. They're very easy to put on. They're not overly pigmented, so they're not like scary to use. Like, you're not going to put on too much, but they're super, super nice, and they look really good. What else do I have in here? A highlight that I've been really liking this month is this L'Oreal highlight in French Vanilla. I got this at TJ Maxx in like a duo, and I don't use the blush, but this highlight is really nice. It's the perfect kind of cream color where it doesn't look icy and like really stand out on your cheeks, but it definitely adds some really nice glow. Let me see if I can put on a little bit for you guys. But it's not like overly, like it doesn't overdo it. It's just like a really nice color highlight. It's warm, which I prefer in a highlight, so this really hits the nail on the head. And it's glowy without being like super in your face, like crazy highlight, but it's not like nothing either. I really like that. Another primer that has really kind of like been a huge factor in my makeup this month, the last couple months, is the Cover FX Custom Cover Blot Drops. These really allow me to wear so many more foundations without worrying about them getting oily, because this does such a good job of blocking oils underneath my foundation that the foundation doesn't have to stop it. So I can wear like more glowy foundations and foundations that I kind of get more greasy with, because I put this underneath and I don't get oily. So these have been really nice and I'm really loving it. Like, I'm wearing the L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, which usually I might get a little bit greasy with, but I'm not worried about it and I'm going to wear it all day because I have these underneath it. Let's talk about eyebrows. This product, this is also new. These are all like new products that came out. This is the new L'Oreal Brow Stylist frame and set. It comes with a little pot and like a brush and spoolie. This brush actually works really well, which is surprising. And this is the first brow pomade that I've used where I didn't feel like it was like putting down so much product that I looked crazy. I have this in my brows today and you can see it doesn't overdo it. Like, it's not super dark and heavy, which I really like and is what I was worried about with using brow pomades. This is the shade Deep Brunette. It's perfect for my color. It's not too warm. And it just fills in my brows so nicely. The brush is great. It just puts just enough product where they look fuller, they just look better, but it doesn't overdo it, which is really nice. Okay, I have 3 more products. The first is my eyelash curler. This is from Shiseido. I got it on Black Friday, and I never realized how much of a difference it can make to curl your eyelashes until I got this. My left eyelashes tend to be one of my eyelashes, I can't ever remember which one it is, maybe it's my right, tends to be really droopy, and like one side will be sticking up all nice and the other one kind of droops down. And I have found that when I curl my lashes, I don't have that problem, and now my eyelashes are even, which is nice. My eyeshadow palette of the month has got to be the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. It's such a nice palette because you can use it for every day and you can use it for more dramatic, like going out night looks. So I've been really loving it. I'll use just like this white shade and these 2 kind of like orangey shades in the crease, and that's it for like my everyday look. Or I'll grab some of these darker shades and a shimmer for like a more kind of going out look. And I love the warm tones, I love the smell, I love the formula, I love how pigmented they are. Like, you just can't lose when you're using this shadow palette. It's awesome. And finally, my lip favorite of the month is the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? Le Marc Liquid Lip Cream in the shade Hot Cocoa. I got this from Influencer. If you don't know what Influencer is, I'll leave the link down below. It's pretty much a site where anybody can go on and review products, and you link your social media, and then based on like what you do and who you are and like your reviews and stuff and how interactive you are, they'll send you products for free. So I got sent this and the Marc Jacobs lip liner. I don't know what that one's called, Le Marc liner or something. I also got sent the Pout Liner Longwear Lip Pencil by Marc Jacobs. Let me swatch these for you because they're so nice. Open, please. This is also a really nice nude lip liner, but it's just a little bit darker than the other one. So this is the lip liner and the Hot Cocoa Le Marc Liquid Lip Cream. I keep saying lip cream. The formula of that is so nice. It's like everything you want in a liquid lipstick without all of the drying and the grossness. It transfers just a little bit, but once you kind of like wear off that top layer, you still have all of the pigment and color, and it still feels nice and creamy and hydrating on your lips, but it's not going to transfer as much. It lasts so long. I really love the color. Most dark kind of like chocolatey colors really wash me out, and this one doesn't because it has so much warmth to it. It really didn't wash me out at all. It fades really gracefully, so like you don't feel like at some point in the day you're gonna look absolutely batshit crazy because you have half of your lipstick on. It really kind of wears away nicely, and it reapplies over itself really well. So like if you do want to reapply it, you don't have to worry about anything weird happening. It just goes on nicely and you can keep going about your day. If you are willing to make an investment in a lip color, I highly recommend this one because you're really gonna get your money's worth. It looks so good. They have, I think, 6 different nude shades, so you can really pick the one that you like, and it's really like everyday wearable, so I think you'll really get your money's worth with this. The lip liner is also really nice and creamy and blendable. and it's in a twist up pencil. But this lip cream is just, it's better than any other liquid lipstick formula. I think they're $36. Again, I didn't pay for mine, so I don't know, but they're stunning. They wear so well. They look so good. I've seen so many people on social media wearing them, and they just look flawless. So that's everything that I wanted to show you guys in my January favorites. These are all of the products that I truly love this month. Usually I have so many products that I have to kind of like whiz through it, or it's a 45-minute video, but I wanted to really just include my absolute favorites, and those are them. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. There'll be a picture of my face up here that you can subscribe at, so you can see, I don't know, any of my future videos, maybe another favorites video. I'm doing a like top 5 series, so if you guys want to see that, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.